The Boomerang K-17 is one of the most badass armored personnel carriers in the world. Why? And what are its capabilities? Stay tuned to find out. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Before we get into the video, kindly note that the information provided in this video is for educational purposes only. Without further ado, let's dive in. The Armored Personnel Carrier was created specifically for the purpose of transporting military troops from base to battlefield. Military vehicles known as APCS are designed to move military troops and their equipments to battlegrounds. Trooper protection, agile mobility, even in rough terrains, and offensive and defensive capabilities are all high on the APC's design priority list. Amphibious armored vehicles have been the principal fighting vehicles in Russia for many years, providing fire support for the country's marines and motorized infantry. Many variants of the Russian BTR armored vehicles have been exported with many substantial improvements, and have seen action on numerous battlefields. Russian Military Industrial Company is developing the Boomerang K-17, a modular amphibious-wheeled infantry fighting vehicle and armored personnel carrier for the Russian army. The BTR-90 was designed in the early 1990s as a replacement for the BTR-80 in the Russian army. While it offered certain improvements in armament, protection, mobility, and internal space over its predecessor, it did so at the expense of a significantly higher unit price. It was only brought into service in small numbers because the marginal improvement in performance was not deemed sufficient to justify its high cost and complexity. The BTR-80 was phased down in 2010, and the enhanced BTR-82 was procured as a stopgap remedy. Instead of purchasing the BTR-90, the Russian Ministry of Defense published a demand for a new modular wheeled family of armored vehicles in 2011. Along with the new and similarly equipped and armored butt-tracked Kurganets infantry combat vehicle and hefty T-15 Armata IFV, work on a new wheeled APC is underway. According to media sources from November 2011, the new proposal had been approved. Colonel General Alexander Postnikov said on February 21, 2012, that the Russian army received the first deliveries of the Bumerang prototype in 2013. In 2015, large-scale deliveries commenced. In Russian service, at least 2,000 Bumerang vehicles will replace the BTR-80 and BTR-82A. During rehearsal for the 2015 Moscow Victory Day Parade, the Bumerang was first seen in public with its turret and gun veiled. The vehicle has been delayed multiple times. It was announced in 2020 that the platform testing would be completed in 2021, with manufacturing to follow. The reason for the delay was that following early trials in 2019, it was determined to make alterations to the main body, which will improve soldier conditions in the troop compartment, as well as the vehicle's buoyancy. How about we talk a little bit about its design? It will be nothing like any of the modern APCs, MIC asserts. The Armata Universal Combat Platform will be used to build the Bumerang vehicle. It will be amphibious, with 2 water jets to negotiate and overcome water impediments. In contrast to the preceding BTR vehicle series, the engine will be mounted in front rather than the back. The location of the engine was a severe disadvantage for BTR vehicles, as soldiers had to evacuate through the tiny side door. For troop ingress and exit, the Bumerang has rear doors and roof hatches. It will most likely feature a 3-person crew consisting of driver, gunner, and commander, and will be capable of carrying 7 troops. Ceramic armor and technology to prevent all shell splinters will provide protection. The Bumerang, like the BTR, will be an 8-wheeled vehicle with a 750 horsepower turbocharged diesel engine. Now let's talk a little bit about its armaments. An electronically powered unmanned turret is installed in the center of the hull of the Boomerang K-17. The 2A42 30mm automatic gun is mounted on the turret. On the left flank of the main armament is a 7.62mm Coxel PKT machine gun. On each side of the turret are 2 launchers for the anti-tank guided missile KORNET-EM. At a maximum range of 5,500 meters, the Bumerang can engage all mobile or static targets at any time of day or night. The Kornet is a spiral-tailed advanced ATGM, or anti-tank guided missile. The KORNET-EM variant combines technological vision with an automatic target tracker to create a fire and forget missile that improves target tracking accuracy by 5 times at any range. The fire and forget function allows a vehicle to fire 2 salvos at the same time, boosting its rate of fire and reducing the number of vehicles required for a mission. It can also fire 2 missiles in a volley at one target, defeating vehicles with active defense systems. For firing operations, the commander and gunner can control the main armament. So now, what about the control systems aboard the Bumerang IFV? Well, the unified platform will be transformed into a universal-based vehicle with an onboard information and control system that will connect and control diverse systems such as armament systems, control systems, and technological equipment. The current computerized fire control system will be able to control weapons as well as fire-directed fire. A two-plane weapon stabilizer and a multi-channel electro-optical sighting system with a built-in laser rangefinder will be included in the system. In both passive and active modes, an all-day automated control system will be able to search for objects automatically in different spectral bands. It may also use an optical locator to search for and detect masked objects while concurrently engaging two targets. Modern systems such as circular vehicle inspection system and digital communications will be installed on the vehicle. So what about its engine and mobility? Well, it's powered with a YAM 780 4-stroke turbocharged diesel engine with a maximum power output of 551 HP. At 1600 RPM, the engine can produce a maximum torque of 2,550 Nm. The engine will enable the car to reach a top speed of 100 km per hour and a maximum range of 800 km. When afloat, it can go at a speed of 10 km per hour, whereas on dry, dusty road, it can travel at 60 km per hour. The Boomerang K-17 IFV has a 450mm ground clearance and can bridge deep ditches up to 2.2 meters wide. The vehicle's approach-departure angle is 30 degrees. Because it will fulfill multiple functions, the VPK-7829 Bumerang is known as a battle-wheeled vehicle, akin to America's Strikers. In addition to armored transport, other vehicle platform modifications will serve as an armored ambulance, command post vehicle, reconnaissance vehicle, anti-tank missile carrier, air defense missile launcher, fire support vehicle, and motor carrier. In March of 2018, intentions to develop a light tank with a 57mm autocannon, as well as a version with a 125mm gun for use as a self-propelled anti-tank gun were confirmed, as well as a self-propelled gun. According to the state-owned arms supplier Rosoboron Export, which is part of the Russian military tech company Rostec, the latest version of the Russia's military VPK-7829 Bumerang will be unveiled at the Milix 2021 International Arms Show in Belarus. So, now I gotta ask, what should we cover next? Do let us know in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and also press the bell icon to get notified about our newest videos. If you enjoyed this video, please check out other videos. Until then, we'll see you later.